We're live.
Hi.
Hi, what are we doing?
Potting.
Potting. What are these?
These are hanging baskets.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be a sweet dear and grab them down for me because I can't reach them properly. I'm going to put these beautiful flowers that I got at Home Depot the other day in those beautiful hanging baskets. We have 3 of them. I think what we probably will end up doing is just leaving one back here, maybe put one on the other side or even at the back, and then another one out front.
So I put the screws here, these little screws. You can buy a whole bunch of them for like $3 right there. And then you already had these baskets, correct?
Yes.
And I think I saw some for sale a while ago, but you already had 3 of these. And where's the other one again?
I think it's probably in the back building.
So you had bought these.
Oh no, it's right there.
You bought these with. Oh, something's going on here. You bought these with flowers in them.
No, actually, I bought them, just the baskets themselves at Aldi's for just like $4 or $5 or something.
Oh, did I put this in here?
No, that was the last flower, the petunias that I had mixed in there.
Oh.
And initially, when it was getting water, it was coming back every year, but it just died out.
And what are those, like little
This is coconut fiber.
sleeves?
So this is coconut fiber here, and I can reuse all of this. In fact, that's what we're gonna do.
Is that what the new ones is going to end up looking like? It shreds down?
Well,
you
it does. It does break up. It breakdowns because it's natural. So it's just like anything in nature has a natural decomposition. So what I'm going to do is just pull out. Let me get this off the table, because basically that's what the dirt ends up in that. I'm just going to pull this piece out here because that's what didn't make it. It doesn't make sense.
You just throw it.
I'll throw it on this side because this is where everything else goes.
Hi, Laura. Hi, Tina. What's up, Carl? Hey, will one of y'all pretty please, like always, share this in the group? Thank you.
Sugar, cherry on top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this whole inside, because the thing is you just need something, and you don't need to use all dirt in there. You can use this to fill it.
Cool.
I made a mess.
And then we have
Okay.
potting soil, right?
Yes.
So when you water these, the water kind of goes through the coconut shell, but not a lot.
But the cool thing is it also keeps it moist. So I'm trying to put the coconut fiber that's already existing in here. Anytime, and those of you who do stuff at home already know this, I'm going to have to hose down the deck again. But anytime you are planting, we have a cloth. You want to aerate, right? See how this dirt here got all hard in places?
Super old.
Well, it needs to be aerated. So that looks like an acornish seedy thing, huh? So I'm just gonna throw that out in the yard because it's totally not gonna hurt anything. You don't need to throw everything in the trash bin and add to a comp.
This would be perfect for gardening groups. I double dare y'all to share it in 3 gardening groups. Because we're both beginner gardeners. We just like to play, huh?
I've been doing a little bit here and there. I'm good with seeded stuff.
I mean, look what she did. Grow this papaya tree from scratch, didn't you?
Yep.
You just put seeds down and look at those.
Well, and before you came down,
Jumbos.
I was doing melons left and right. I mean, I just throw seeds in and they just grow. So in a lot of cases, I had them growing on the ground. But with melons, because of the whole moisture and when it's rainy season here in Florida, what I found is with melons, you got to keep them off the ground, but you also want to keep them away from bugs. So next thing, I'm going to take these out of the pots because there's going to be potting soil in these. These are called Lantanas, and they smell amazing, and the butterflies love them.
Cool. So a lot of butterflies will show?
Oh my gosh, we smelled these the other day. I love these.
These are pretty.
They almost have a subtle mint smell to them. I'm not sure if they're close in the family, but here is the... I love yellow.
So this is a perennial, Lantana and hybrid. Very cool. And they're spreading. So these could be good for pots and or maybe?
Attracts hummingbirds as well.
I love hummingbirds. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Here's a hummingbird right here. Don't you have one?
Yes.
Look at that little hummingbird.
Early spring through winter blooming.
My
Height
grandmother
12
loved
to
hummingbirds.
24 inches. Its hardiness goes down to 20 degrees. You want to water it weekly, more often until the roots are established, and dig a hole twice as wide and as deep as the pot. Mix in 1 part soil amendment into native soil of your garden. So loosen the plant's root base and place it in the ground. Cover loosely for best results and use.
Pretty easily, right? Pretty easy.
Yeah.
What
It's
kind of
that
kombucha
time.
is this?
It's that is the orange juice fresh squeeze that I made on, what was it, Sunday? I don't even know. I'm losing track of the days. Look at those roots. So, see, here's the thing. I guarantee this thing's going to spread so much, we might even be able to pull it out. And, whoops, I keep making messes. And maybe mix it with another pot, like...
You can make all the mess you want. And it's got a good smell, too. And so when we put them over there, as we walk out, they'll have a nice scent,
colors, but we'll have beautiful scents as well, yes.
And it matches Rainbow Bright. It adds a little bit more yellow, since we don't have yellow on Rainbow Bright.
So, let me put this in the basket too, don't I?
Remember, y'all, you got to pop that pinky when you drink. It used to turn around on 3 clicks. I guess it doesn't want to do it anymore. But you can check out the sun.
Alright, so now, see, I went totally without the gloves. What the heck?
Little dirt don't hurt.
Well, this brings me back to my childhood. I've lived in the dirt.
Yeah.
I was picking all sorts of fresh stuff as a kid.
Let's show your earrings real quick.
My John of Gods.
Let's see.
Blue obsidian, darling. Can you handle it?
Let's see your eyeballs in the sun. They're really pretty in the sun. Look straight at the lens. Look how pretty her eyes are. Wow. Wow. Little sunbursts. They sunburst.
I got one bud burst up here.
Yeah, tell him you hit your head on the fan. She was jumping on the bed.
I was upset because I was having to shake off Buddy's
Look at the cut
fur,
right there. See that?
and I totally knotted my head up. I love the green on this. It's so vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, everything's vibrant right now because of all the rain we've been getting, but this is, I just love the smell. If anything, I like to get plants that have a smell because I want...
Right, if it's not edible, it should smell.
Yeah.
We just said the same thing.
Punch buggy or something like that. I'm also getting bites. Nibbles. I'm getting nibbled on over here.
I want to test out a new face tracking. Let's see if this works. Just keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
Because we're planting some plants, y'all. We're planting some plants, y'all. We're planting some plants. Oh, yeah. So we got to be very careful not to...
Touch the table. Wow, it's kind of on the chair.
Okay, so we're going to track you. There you go. Now just do your thing. Yay.
Isn't that rad?
So
Super
cool.
rad.
When you wash Buddy, it didn't do it. Maybe I didn't set it up right. Be very careful about moving the bench. Because if it falls,
I was touching it.
we're done. Boom!
Oh, it's hard to believe it's almost Friday again. I mean, heck, Tuesday. I'm watching you. I'm watching you watch me.
Will you put that on the ground?
Yes.
There you go.
It makes more sense anyway.
Okay, that face tracking is just so cool.
That's our resident blue jays. They're very territorial.
Honey, you basically have a ninja camera person all by itself. This really works.
I'm happy.
Will you do me a favor and walk by your papaya tree?
I will after I get this dirt in here because I really want to get this last bit.
Face tracking.
Look, Ma, no hands.
OMG. That is awesome! Very cool. Love it. So cool. Alright. So we have, are we doing all 3 or just 2?
We're just going to do the 2
Oh, it lost you?
because I only got 2 plants.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll need you to grab that other one up there for me, please, and thank you. I'm crazy about doing all this stuff above.
You're doing fine. We just gotta spray it off. Hi-ya! Now let me see if I can do the focus of you.
That shows you how strong the sun is in Florida when these disintegrate like they do.
So we're filming in 720 and not HD, which will be cool because I want to see the data on how much it takes on 720. It still looks amazing.
I'm thinking the stabilizing on it is really good, rad. How's that look? I think that looks good.
Let's see. Perfect. And we just give it a little thirsty on Thirsty Thursday, and then like once every day maybe, because it doesn't gonna get any rain.
Once a week or more often when establishing birds.
Oh, it will get a little bit of rain on half.
Yeah, I think that one right there will be fine, and then the other one maybe out front somewhere.
Cool. Oh no, we want 2 there. You only want 1 there?
Yeah, because I feel like that'll get too hidden off to the backside that it won't get any rain.
Okay.
But that's just.
I just take the hook down then.
Yeah.
And you put it right here. Do you want the one that we're gonna use right here?
Yes. Please.
Cool. I could hang it now.
And if we don't like it, we can always move it to the back one.
Now I remember untangling these was a little bit of a work.
No, there's no untangling necessary when you take.
But when I found them, they were definitely tangled.
Well, I'm sure they
Oh, pretty. Look at that. That's so cool. Wonder how much these baskets were.
Like I think $5 at Aldi because I got these at Aldi. Hold on a second.
Cool.
For some reason it's hooked over here.
Yeah, it's tricky.
No, it's not tricky. It's just hooked on the thing.
Yay. Good job. All right. Wow, you put a lot of dirt in there, huh? So it stays nice and lively. This might break the hook. I mean, I put the hook in there good. Ooh. That's a little risky.
Because those are. Oh, it's gonna fall. I can see it stretching.
We're gonna risk it. Now, yeah, you know what? I like that. And you see there's no blooms on this side. The flowers on the other side, but there will be flowers on this side, right?
I'm thinking once it gets wet, though, it's definitely gonna. Just careful, honey. Please, you can't afford to be.
It's gonna what?
Yourself. It's gonna be heavier.
Well, you put a lot of dirt in there, probably too much.
Well, it doesn't matter. No, that's not too much. You have to have that much.
For real?
Because the way that it's described as far as.
Well,
water
it looks good.
coverage.
Let's just try it. If it falls, it falls.
Okay.
It's a little crooked though. How do we?
Yeah, I was looking at that, wondering why. Something's up with the hook. That's all. Oh, here's one. That.
Good. That is perfect.
Yeah.
You're scared it's gonna fall, huh?
No, I was just looking to see how it was hanging.
I think you're 100% right about just having one. Look what I just did.
Stepping in prickers over there,
Look at
bud.
that, y'all. Those hurt so bad. They're ninja cactuses. And they're everywhere. Look at that. Look at this doozy.
I can't help but laugh at that one. You might want to put that inside of here.
Oh man. You ever heard of a jumping cactus? In Arizona they have them.
No.
This kind of reminds me a lot of them.
Is that how the seeds propagate? Is the jumping cactus?
Man,
done?
look at Drew blood. These are the ones that if they get in your foot or skin, you're basically screwed for a while, huh?
If you can't get the sticking out, the thorn.
Yeah, because it gets infected. Like look, as I pulled this one off, this one's stuck on my thumb now. And look at, they just stick easily. See that?
Yeah, you gotta be really careful.
Will you pull this out?
Can you like stay still so I can get a hold of it with my fingernails? There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we throwing that bag out?
It's a trash bag.
So even to pick them up with skin? What are they exactly called again? Do they have an official name?
Sand spurs.
Sand spurs, that's right.
They're basically the grass seed. So if you don't trim the grass down regularly and you keep letting it get long, basically those grow up. That's why you gotta keep the yard trimmed up. Otherwise that grass keeps on propagating and you get more and more each time.
So we have to choose where to put that in the front, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should probably just go now, let them go.
Okay.
Do you have anything? We're not going live tonight, are we?
I don't think so. Think so?
Okay. No, I think this was a cool video. The lighting was good. Got to play with the autofocus or the face tracking.
Fun.
Leave them with something special. Leave them with something rad. Do you have any cool things to say? You have a daily download. You went to the yoga village today.
I do, because I had some pretty beautiful insights, and I was sharing with some friends of mine. You know, there's a whole lot of, if you're in the spiritual community, you do a lot of yoga, you run the spiritual circles. I want to remind people, you know, people will use these terms like spiritual ego. Honey, you're either spiritual or you're in your ego. There is no spiritual ego. It's not in the same category. So even those of us who are working on bettering ourselves, we still fall back. You're just never going to release that ego. But what you can do is use the ego as your observer, because that's the point. And the spirituality side of the house comes with the awareness of it, the humbleness of it, the owning it, taking personal responsibility, right? So when the ego flares up and it just wants to be, hey, look at me, I'm all pompous and I'm spiritual, or I'm this or I'm that, remind yourself, in that moment you're obviously not being spiritual now, are you? You know, even in my moments when I'm sitting in a meditation, I'm like having some really great insight, I can catch it. I can catch it and go, wow, watch that. Like, it's a witness, observer. It is not there to elevate you into this materialism or whatever. So don't be attached to it. That's the key. The other thing is, just remember, don't hold anybody up above yourself, because all the information you need, all the wisdom you need, it's within you. It's not going to ever be outside of you. You can't impose it on someone. You can't pull it out from someone. It's all within you already. It is what it is.
Thank you, honey. I like that. Maybe I'll show them what we have left in the garden. These are some red peppers here.